are you doing?
Sorry, I'm pretty not
smart. Welcome back to another episode of Pretty Not Smart with your host, Louie, aka the baddest perra.
And Yoatzi, where if you're not subscribed, you're definitely pretty not smart. So if you want to be both, you better subscribe.
And with our special guest, Cris.
Hi, guys.
Hi, Cris.
We have
nervous.
another Crystal back to back, and then we have another Crystal next.
Coming up.
I imagine.
No, she literally pointed that out. She's like, wait, you guys are having me, Crystal, after another Crystal?
I know. So if you're a Crystal, put your motherfucking hands up.
If your name's Crystal, put your hands down in the comment section below.
Yes.
Because I feel like I know a lot of Crystals, actually. Do you feel like it's a common
You know
name or not
what?
really?
Yes, because do
Uh-huh.
you remember in school there was 4 crystals in our class that they had to kick like 2 out?
Yeah, there
'Cause
was
it was too
always a lot of
much?
Crystals. So that's always like cool, but like not surprised that we have 2 of them back to back. But just to give you guys a quick little summary, Crystal is one of my friends from high school. She's been with me for a couple of years now, almost 10 years. No, that's when we
Yeah?
graduated
That's when we
more.
graduated.
More.
So longer.
Yeah.
Like
Since like
13.
2014.
2013.
2013. And currently she
Yeah.
is the in-house producer for Pretty Not Smart. So she's been behind the camera. And I think she's one of like my only amigas that we haven't had on the podcast. It's like in my friend circle that's like really tight.
Yeah.
So I was like, girl,
I
you
think
need to
it's
get
cool
on.
too how like we always wanted to have Crystal on
Mhm.
since like the first time that we launched the podcast. But for whatever reason, we just never did. But I feel like it was because of this moment.
Yes.
Because I feel like it was lining up that eventually you were going to be our producer. And
Right.
now it's like just perfect to have you on.
Es que te desapareces, Crystal.
Sí, se va por meses.
We both live out here, like in the south, right?
Yes,
All right.
South.
But she's like fucking 3 hours away from me, and I feel like we don't really see each other as often.
Well, it's not 3 hours.
Speaking
With
to the mic.
traffic, it can't. It's not 3 hours.
There
sorry.
you go, Grease.
It's not 3 hours. It's just that, like, sometimes with
traffic.
traffic, like me coming early, like it
good.
doesn't take. It's good. But if I
Yeah.
would say, if you were to be like, let's hang out at 3, I'm gonna be like, I have to leave my house at 11.
Like, let's do 8 p.m.
Yeah. So like
That's
when
we
a
see is
really
for the
annoying
parties.
thing. Yeah, literally
Yeah.
the parties.
She's here for like all of our birthday parties. She's here for like the Pretty Not Smart, the LA show. She's here for like
Yeah.
the Treintañera, for everything. But there's such a huge lore behind Crystal and so much stories that we want to share with y'all. But before we get into it, we are going to get into the Pretty Not Smart segment where we read your guys' stories and read your Pretty Not Smart
Yes.
moments.
This one actually made me LOL.
A ver, I don't know.
It's really funny. All right. So this pretty not smart queen had this to say. In high school, I had to write an essay in MLA for my English class. I didn't know what double spacing was. So, throughout my whole essay, after every word, I just pressed the space bar twice. When I showed my teacher and he was revising it, he noticed and got so mad. Pobre señor. He just deleted all the extra spaces, all mad, telling me, girl, what the hell? Sorry, I'm pretty not smart. Love
So
you
after
guys.
every like hello,
Every
double
word,
space,
tas-
double
tas-
space.
tas- yeah.
For a second, I fully was like double spacing, but it's like when you go into the settings and do like the double spacing.
You literally put double so that there's space for the teacher to leave comments. right
Yes,
under.
I'm dead.
But she was like, space, today, space.
She's like, sorry about that. She got extra credit. I'm the only one that listened to you, right?
I know, that was hella funny.
That was a funny one.
Thank you.
Well, that brings me to me and Crystal meeting in high school.
Yeah.
Yeah, we fully met freshman year.
Yes.
So that was, like you said, 2013.
Yeah.
So let's do the math. Like, how many years ago?
We're in 2026. Girl, I don't know.
Like 14 years?
14 years.
Ew, Crystal.
So wait, Crystal, what elementary school did you go to?
I went to a Mesti.
a mess.
A Mesty.
Yes,
That's
I
where all the
went to a
cool kids
Mesty.
went.
Where was a Mesty
A
at?
Mesti is like right before the first Pinot Lake Park.
That was
Yeah,
a
like it's kind of like
Mesty.
escondidito.
Yeah.
She's
And we still
also-
went into lockdowns.
Sorry, I had to cut you off. She's also like a Watsonville 831 girly. So if it wasn't for high school, I don't know if we would have met because I never met
Yeah,
you
no,
before.
we
That's
never
where
met
we like
before.
fully linked up. But I wanted to give some of your nicknames. I have to tell some of the nicknames. I feel like we do that for every
Yeah.
close
I
friend
feel
of
like
ours.
she has a bunch too.
No, I feel like there's only, unless I'm missing some, then y'all let me know.
Okay.
But I feel like, actually, yeah, I think there's quite a few. So the most popular is Cris. Everybody
Cris.
calls her Cris. So like, hey,
Hey,
Cris.
Cris.
And it's Grease, like CR, like
Cris.
because people think it's Grease,
Ah.
like
Yeah.
grasa.
Or people think it's like
Grasa.
Kris Jenner,
Yeah.
Kris,
No.
but it's Grease.
Grease.
Like a little like Latina to
Grease.
it. Grease.
Grease.
So there's Grease and there's also greedy.
Why the fuck is that one?
I don't know. And I would fully call you that in class and like loud as fuck.
Yeah.
So like me and Crystal were like those annoying ass kids who would like annoy the teacher.
Yeah.
So like in the middle of class, I'd be like, greedy.
Fuck. I'd be like, get out.
Dude,
Or
we did get kicked out a lot
so
of times.
many times.
Greedy.
Or there was Grease.
I remember that
like,
one.
really-
Greedy.
Like that.
And he would say it that fast. He'll be like, well, greedy.
It's
Like
'cause
that.
The nickname Grease would just give me like ansiedad. So that's why it would be like greedy, or like the fast one, greedy. And like, or super slow, like greedy. I don't know what the fuck it was about her nickname,
Es que no está bien, Louis.
but she
guys.
would like find it funny. So it was just like, I don't know, it would happen. Then because of like all these Grease, I started calling her just Grease, right? There was this one that also evolved really weirdly. So one time she was talking to me or something, and I was like, "What Grease?" I'd always say it like that, and I would say it so much, like "What Grease?" or like she'd just call me and,
Yeah.
like for everything, or I'd turn around all aggressive, like "What Grease?" So then one time I said it in a video, and it sounded like I said "Buckwheat."
I was
like
gonna
that.
say, where's Buckwheat?
I have the video. I have to look for it,
Yeah?
but I have the video.
It sounded for some reason like I said "Buckwheat." So then I just started saying like Buckwheat, like just randomly. And then short from Buckwheat, it just turned into Butt.
Yeah.
So then I just be like, hey, Butt.
Hey,
and then that's another
Butt.
one, Butt. They're all so random.
Which one's your favorite and your least favorite?
Yeah. Which is-
Honestly, I don't care. But you have another one where,
Which
like,
one?
if I did something that you were like, you'd go, Green!
Oh, yeah.
What?
Fuck, how would I do that one? It would be
don't
like
know.
the dumbest stuff ever. Like, let's just say she would like, I don't know, put her pencil down on my shit. And I'd be like, Grease! Or some shit like that, right?
Yeah.
I don't know.
He'd go with this little.
Yeah, and I was like, Grease!
What the
I
fuck?
don't fucking know why. Like that.
I'm so
And I'd
dead.
say it loud as fuck too in class.
Dude, those poor teachers, man.
Dude, because we had almost all our classes together.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Senior year.
Junior and senior.
And then freshman year, I believe we had
One class.
One class, but that's where we
Yes.
met. But then junior and senior year, I feel like she was the one that was with all of my mensadas. So that's why, like, I would add more to it.
She agreed.
I'd be like, what more can I get away with?
Well, it's because I feel like we're both very, very hyper people.
Yeah.
And, like, we were always like,
Like that.
So it's like, once like we started like being in class together, like it was because that's how our freshman class was. Because we had a substitute the whole
Whole
school
year.
year.
Oh, so you guys were like fully able to fuck
dude,
around.
yeah. Well, that's where your first YouTube video, I think,
in that
was
class.
filmed. He was going
Yeah?
up to everybody and being like, "Do you love me?"
Yeah.
Oh, I remember
Yeah.
that one.
It was so many videos that I had filmed in that class because we always had a sub and the subs would change like every day. So like they just didn't give a fuck. And I feel like even
Yeah.
the teachers, I mean the substitutes that would go sub, they knew that it was a class that was abandoned basically.
Mm-hmm.
So they would come in being like, well, what are y'all doing? We're like, we don't know. So like, okay, just have fun. Like we didn't even have a sign. Like, oh my God, you guys, that class was so stupid.
It was our
huh?
math class too. So
Yeah.
so it was two classes. It was like pretty much Dumb and Dumber, like
Yeah, combined in
together.
one.
And then because I don't know what happened, but they combined both classes together, and
What
then
the
like
heck?
something happened to the teacher,
Teacher?
like the day before school started, like health, you know. So
Oh,
like hopefully
okay.
he's okay. I honestly don't even remember the name of the teacher
Damn.
because we never met him. But
And
yeah,
they just weren't able to find like a replacement teacher.
So you just
then
had a sub the whole year.
yeah,
basically, yeah.
Dumb.
that's why I can't add.
For real, like they're the reason we're good, bad
And
at
it
math.
was math?
Yeah, it was math.
Oh, great.
And I've always been really bad at math.
So did you guys get taught anything?
No.
What the
I was
fuck?
They
taught how to
tried
be a
like the last
YouTuber.
month,
Ah.
right?
We got a teacher like
Yeah, the last month she tried,
Girl.
but it's like at that point, it's like
What can
no
you
one was
do?
doing anything, so we didn't really
fucking-
care.
So they just passed us all.
Yeah, they were like, get the fuck out of here.
No, literally. But yeah, so in freshman year is when me and Crystal met. And we had a little bit of a rough start.
Oh, I remember the rough start. Please spill all the tea.
I think now all of our friends know, but at the beginning, like, I feel like nobody really knew, like, how me and Crystal met.
Oh, yeah.
And I don't think we've ever, like, fully talked about it, but basically, we were in this class. We would all act like a fool and whatnot, but I was always pretty shy, huh? Like, I was, like, pretty quiet, like, in class.
No, you weren't.
Yes, because that's how the whole situation with me and you started.
They start fighting right now.
No.
Oh yeah, tell me if I remember
Okay,
wrongly.
No, you're okay. You're saying that it happened. Our situation happened freshman year.
Yes.
No, it happened sophomore year.
Was it?
Yes. Okay, but
Okay.
you say it.
Let-
How
let
you
me-
remember it?
Maybe I'll say it and then you say how
Okay.
it happened because I feel like
Okay,
I
okay.
remember it wrong fully then.
And I'm the audience.
From what I remember, freshman year, I was a little hyper, but I was not as like myself as I was on my videos
Right.
because I wasn't out yet. And I was very in denial. I was very much like, nobody can know about me, like, blah, blah. I would go in like my Diamond Supply Co. like
I
hoodies
remember.
and like my little hats and whatever. And then it wasn't until I started doing YouTube that I started being more like myself. And then I remember it being freshman year where I think Crystal started commenting on some of my stuff or somebody else's.
You were already posting.
I was already posting, and she was like, "He's acting different. Like that's not how he acts in real life or something." And then I just remember like beefing with her like in the comments.
You are me.
Was it freshman?
I would not send hate comments.
No,
okay?
it wasn't
So-
hate, but
well,
it was
like,
fully you just being like, "That's not how he acts in real life" or something like
No,
that.
so this is how I remember
Yeah,
it.
yeah, yeah. Tell me.
So
Fuck
we
him
were
up.
we were like really cool
In
our
freshman
freshman
year.
year.
Yeah, yeah.
Dude, we'd like share different chips. Like, oh, you're
Yeah,
bringing
yeah.
turbos, I bring this.
Yeah, yeah.
Like it was very much like that. And then like we were good. And then sophomore year we didn't have any classes together. But that's when like low key your YouTube channel started growing. And you were a little standoffish, not because like you wanted to, but a lot that's like when the bullying really heightened. So I was like, he was so cool, and now he's all like meh. So I think
okay.
someone told you about it because you went like on a like low key little rampage.
I
like
remember that.
It was before DMs were a thing. So you went to like my last post on Instagram. You're like, I heard you were talking shit. Blah, blah, blah."
Yeah, yeah.
And I was like, I can tell you your face,
No.
like or something like that.
Okay, so
Oh,
maybe I am telling
shit.
it wrong a little bit.
We were off.
Okay, yeah, I think it's coming back
Right,
to
right,
me
right.
where we were really cool freshman year. Somewhere around there is when I started taking YouTube more serious. And then I could have remembered it was like a comment, but if
Yeah,
it was
yeah.
like somebody told me something, then that's probably how it happened as
Right.
well. But I remember somewhere along those lines, we were like beefing it in our somebody's picture.
Oh, shit.
And she was basically saying something like, no, I was just saying like you're acting different or something ever since you like doing social media. And then I was like, how am I acting? I don't remember word for word, but basically I told Crystal, well, the next time you see it, say it to my face.
Oh.
Because I've always just felt like people are more ballsy when it comes to doing stuff online. I feel like we've always said that.
Yeah.
So I was thinking like Crystal's gonna be one of those that's just like saying it in the comments but not to my face. You know what? It was sophomore year because we didn't have
Yeah,
classes anymore.
we didn't
And
have
that's why I said it.
Oh.
Yeah.
Because freshman year we would see each other all the time, and then sophomore is when we didn't have any classes. Bitch, to my surprise, the next day I go to school bright and early because my dad would drop us off at fucking 7
Hella
a.m.
early.
And the first person that comes up to me is Crystal.
Oh, little.
She comes
Shut
up to
up.
me by herself and she's like, so you wanted me to come up to you? And I was like, I was gagged.
Yeah?
Because
You didn't think.
freshman year I was already getting a lot of shit. Right? Like that's when like a lot of people were already like talking bad and stuff. But like she actually came up to me. She's like, so you wanted me to come up to you in person? And I was like, "Bitch." And like bright and early, I thought I tenía las gañas de los pinches
He was
ojos.
like, wait, I just woke up.
And I was just like, I don't even know what to say because I didn't know she was actually gonna come up to me. And then I was like, well, like what you were saying like online. She's like, well, what do you have a question about? Like I'm here to like answer it. So then I fully just started like telling her, and then she like basically cleared it up what you just said, basically being
Yeah.
like, well, I was just saying that like ever since you started doing social media, like you were acting different. But I thought it was more personality wise, but she meant it more like
Oh.
standoffish.
Yeah, because I was like, damn, like he wouldn't even say hi. Like,
Uh-huh.
but like obviously now, like insider, like once we started hanging out, like I totally understand like
Yeah.
why you were standoffish.
He
Like,
was
people
more
were
probably,
mean.
Yeah, he was
so-
probably protecting himself.
So
Yeah.
it's like I get it, dude. Because I was hella fighting too. I don't know if you remember. I was
Yeah.
going off on people like all the time because I'm like, what does it have to do? Because the only insult people would like do is like the F word, or like, it's like, oh, you're gay. It's like,
Like
okay, have
slurs,
you
yeah.
never
Damn.
seen that? And I'm like, I don't play with that. Like I have an aunt and an uncle who are like LGBT,
Mhm.
and I'm like, no, like not okay.
And but like after like she confronted me, and we like resolved our issues right there in person as his fucking little sophomores, I like really fucked with her. Because one, I like that she was very confrontational. I don't like when people are not confrontational or people who like don't stand their ground. But two, she was like determined to clear up what she meant with her stuff. And she didn't mean it as like, all right, bye. Like she just kind of meant like, let's clear this up and let's figure it out, because we were really close friends in class. So then after that, I really liked her, and I feel like I misunderstood where everything was coming from. And I feel like literally after that is when we like started being friends again.
Yeah.
Because
I
we
think it
weren't
was like a
talking.
few months. I think like summer hit, like right after.
Yeah.
And then like, again, we started
And
being
then-
friends. And it's like,
Yeah, we became super close, and like Crystal was literally one of like my closest friends all of high school, and like we used to joke around that she was like my bodyguard, because she would fully like put up a bun for like anybody who was coming, and like she wasn't the type to just be like, come on, like let's go. She'd be the type to go up to people and be like, blah, 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 and like that's why we were like, she's my bodyguard, because like I just knew I could feel safe when I was with her, because I knew she would like, again, like how me and her like had that little conversation, she would stand on business, like she'd fully actually tell you shit or go up to you, or like, I don't know, she was just so like ballsy, and I wasn't.
reminds me of Julie.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's what we've said. Like, she's like the Julie to you, and she's like, well, my Julie.
She's like your Julie. Literally, we've had her on the pod. Mota. She actually doesn't smoke mota anymore, guys.
Nah, she's gonna go back.
She can't. No, she can't because of work. She hasn't been able to for like 2 years.
oh, pobrecita.
So yeah, but she literally is like that too. I feel like she's one of my friends that I feel the safest with when I'm with
Yeah.
Julie. I know no bitch can do nothing because Julie don't give a fuck. She'll throw hands. She'll be big. Like she don't give a fuck.
Like you just feel like you just have somebody that has your back.
Yeah,
if that makes
100%
sense.
has your back.
Like literally all of like high school, I just remember like Crystal literally like standing up for me, and like we were so close because we also didn't live that far apart, so we were always spending time with each other. When I got my car, I would always pick her up. Like, yeah, we were really close.
Was she there for that video? The one that 90 degrees.
You were.
Yes, I have the video too.
I love that
Yeah, I
video.
think it was me, Yami, and Andrea.
And
no?
Andrea, yeah,
Yeah.
all of us.
I love that video. Can you recreate it right now?
Babe, I'm fucking get with the
I don't
C
even
right
know
now.
how
He
it
says,
started.
He says,
Yeah, I don't know.
I
How
think
it
we
this
were
is if you don't
making-
know math.
Yeah, I think we were making fun of, again, like we were telling people like our Spanish, our math teacher. Because we're like, I don't even know how.
Look,
I
I'll
don't know
tell
how
you,
it
and
came
then you
up.
recreate it. He goes, this is in case you don't know math. And then he goes, this a cube,
Oh yeah.
90 degrees. And then, or what do
No,
you
it goes for
this
all of you.
cube, obtuse, 90 degrees.
Yeah. For all of you who don't know math, this is a cube. This
But
is
you have to
obtuse.
do it.
90 degrees.
Yeah.
But
No, bitch. And then the 90 degrees, like 90 degrees.
those of you who don't know math, this is a cube. This is obtuse. 90 degrees. Yeah, and I was fucking playing with the little thing on my car. Dude, we have so many like
I love that video.
mensada-ass videos from just us like fucking around.
Yeah.
But also YouTube videos. So if you're like an OG perra listener, watcher, subscriber, you probably remember Crystal because she was like one of the ones that was down to do every and any challenge with me on YouTube. And that's when challenges were so big. And I made her do the Bean Boozle challenge like 5 times. She would always throw up. Like actually throw up in the bag.
No, literally. When
Ew.
you fed me dog food.
I did. Croquetas. Like,
Damn, not the
I think it was like,
croquetas.
what's in my mouth, like blind or whatever. And he's like, go easy, no seafood. Because we both hated seafood at the time. And then I was like, dude, I really wanted to get sardines. And I was like, no, like, that's so mean. And he's over here getting dog food.
Maybe that's why she's allergic.
For real. I just feel
Imagine.
like we had that friendship that was very llevaditos. Like we would like llevar with each other with our jokes and like just the shit we would tell each other, but like playfully. You also recorded a lot of those videos like in my room.
Yes,
Where I
I
would
did.
be like,
Yeah.
one time I put on like your cheer outfit. I don't think I was I out? I was.
You
but
were
not to my
out,
parents
not to your
fully.
parents, but like he'd put your chair outfit when no one was home, and like
Fuck you.
And I think I heard my mom like coming in or something, and I ran to the closet. And it was just so ironic that I ran into the closet. when I heard my
Like,
mom.
I'm not out
yeah,
yet.
dude, all those videos that they like go viral, dude, I don't even know how they have them
Yeah,
because it
me
was so long
either.
ago.
And she like recorded like all of them. I think we were just posting,
Yeah.
people save them. I
Yeah.
don't fucking know.
Dude, I don't know.
Funny times. And I remember when Louis would bring his friends over,
Yeah.
the house, they would just be cracking the fuck up in Louie's room for like hours.
Yes, we would just stay in my room.
They'd just stay in the room, just cracking the fuck up for hours.
Yeah, and then I became friends with you before I came out.
Yes,
Yeah,
you
like
did.
fully.
And I met you as Luis.
Yeah.
So
Freshman years when I started telling everybody like, "Hey guys, I go by Louie
after
now."
winter break, you're like, I'm Louis.
Yes,
Yes.
it was like a random because it was a weird transition to start getting people to like call me Louie.
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
weird.
Well, it's because in that class too, we had like fucking 5 Luises.
Yeah,
I was
we
like,
did.
I'm over it. But how'd you feel like knowing somebody who was trying to do social media? Because I feel like you were one of the few people that also watched, like consumed like content.
Yes, I
for me.
did.
Because there was a lot of people back then who were like, I mean, social media wasn't really a big thing like that. So a lot of people also just didn't consume it. So how'd you feel like me like trying to step into that space where you're like, oh my God, this is crazy or this is weird. This is, I don't know.
No, I thought it was cool.
Yeah. Because I was just with my
Yeah.
iPod everywhere.
Because like to me, it was just
Aw.
like we're recording, having fun. Like it wasn't really like
That's true.
OMG, like it's a content creator.
Yeah.
You
oh,
know,
that's
like
true.
It's
it
not like
just
how
felt
it's
like we were
today.
having. Because I want to say like every video that I was there for, it was just funny and like doing mensadas. That it was just like,
For real,
oh,
huh?
this
They
is
weren't like
fun.
fully
Yeah.
scripted or anything like that.
No.
It was just like me fucking walking around school. And it was only in that class because the only class I felt comfortable
Yeah,
with.
I want to say the only video we did that was quote unquote scripted was like back to school things.
That was like senior year though.
Was it?
When we were doing like fucking full on like
Yeah.
Video Academy videos.
Because
Oh,
I think,
shit.
yeah, because I know you posted it on YouTube,
Uh-huh.
but it was like a back to school video. Because I know
Yeah.
like back then, like all those like influencers were doing that.
Yes, like my life as Ava.
Yeah.
Like going back to school.
Yeah.
Question.
Yeah.
How did you feel when Louis came out? Wait, and then hold on. Follow-up question. Or this one's for Louis.
I start crying.
So so I know I was the first one you came out to, right?
Yeah.
Mhm.
The
Who was the
first.
second?
I think
I think
our
it was
other-
you guys.
Yeah, but you came out to the other friend we had at the time. I think before.
The canceled one.
Yes.
Yeah. Well, now I'm trying to remember if I came out to you first or if I came out to them.
No, you
it
came
was-
out to Yoati first.
Yeah, and then it was all them.
Yeah.
Yeah, all of like my. Well, there
Oh,
was
so
two
you didn't-
canceled friends in that group.
So you didn't tell.
Oh yeah.
There's another one?
I
Well, the boy and the
forgot.
girl. I don't know who you
Yeah,
were
yeah,
referring to.
Oh,
Yeah.
you came out to that person too?
Yeah, well, cause we were all like hanging out.
We were all like a little group.
Mhm.
So it was me, Cris, the girl, and the guy.
Yeah.
And then I came out to all of them after I came out to you. But yeah, I want to know, like, how'd you... Well, I mean, I already kind of know how
Well, okay, cause I was like, I already knew.
you... Yeah.
Okay.
Sorry, were Addis Beth and Yami in there?
No,
No.
we didn't start
No.
hanging out with them till senior year.
Ah.
Like Louis talked to them and all that, but we didn't hang out with them till senior year.
Got it. Got
This was
it.
junior year.
Okay.
So you came out to us. I kind of already had a suspicion because of the boyfriend you had at the time.
Mm-hmm.
You were always hanging out with him, and you very much like you would include us in all your other stuff. And then I was like, "Oh, when are we gonna meet your friend?" And then he was like, "It's my cousin."
Oh, yeah.
you said it was your
Yeah,
cousin.
he told me it was his
I
cousin
had
because
to
he was
come
always
up
with
an
them.
excuse because I was always with them, like
Oh.
24/7. So I did say
Dude, and like, I mean, I didn't care. I was like, oh, okay, like, whatever. But like, he's like, oh, yeah. And then like, sometimes he'd be like, oh, my friend. Oh, I mean, my cousin. So I was
Yeah.
like, okay, I kind of have a feeling, but like, I'm not going to be like, are you,
Yeah.
you know? So I was like, okay, whatever. So when he
Wait,
came
is
out.
it this person?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
No.
Fucking little.
No.
Uh,
I threw
know
a
it's
hand
this little.
signal. All right. Okay. Okay.
yeah. So like, when he came out, I mean, I did. I was like, I already knew.
Yeah.
But like, I can see that he was very, very nervous. So in my POV, he was probably like, this bitch doesn't even care. But like, from my POV, I can see like how nerve wracking it is.
Yeah.
So I was like, I was trying to ease it and be like, I don't care. Like, you're fine. Like, it doesn't
Yeah. Just like brush
change
it
who
under
you
the-
are. Like, and how I feel like about our friendship. Because I know like some people are like gross and stuff.
Yeah.
But like, I was like, nah, we're good. And then we like went to go eat lunch, como si nada.
Oh,
Yes,
cute.
Yeah.
So
it was
like
during
nothing
lunch.
happened.
Yeah, it was very like casual.
Not
Especially because
sure.
they were already my friends and like they had already seen how I was acting. So I was like, it shouldn't be like a big issue, right?
Yeah.
I knew she a big
Imagine.
surprise.
I know they'll cut me off. For whatever reason, do y'all remember how y'all met? Because I don't have any idea.
We were trying to figure it out. No,
I don't
but I'm
know.
pretty sure I met her when like my mom took you guys for lunch,
Something.
or like when she came over to the house. I want to say it was one of the times that she came over to the house. He was just like,
Yeah.
"This is my friend Crystal," and then eventually I just see Crystal like,
All the time.
Every
All the
day.
time.
I was there almost every
To my
day.
house, yeah.
yeah. And I already knew Louis would always be with Crystal, 24/7.
You don't remember anything?
No, I don't. I just feel like she was just like, "Hey, I'm here." Like,
But
don't
I do remember when Crystal like came in clutch for me. But wait, before I continue on with that story, I did want to say if I look a little down, I'm genuinely hella interested. I just don't feel good, guys. I'm a little sick. Yeah. No, I'm not feeling my very best. But I don't give a fuck. Anything for pretty not smart. But anyway, I do remember. I don't know if you'll remember, Louis. So I had gotten out of a toxic relationship for a bit. And it's when I started dating Alex. And I was so into Alex, but I had a very toxic ex that would never let me hang out with Alex because Travis was already in the picture or whatever. And we went to LA for an event.
Oh my God.
Did I bring back memories?
Yes. Do you remember where she's been with this? Okay.
We
know
went
exactly
to an
where I
event
lived
in LA, and Louis was like, "Oh my gosh, let's stay at Crystal's house. That way we could hang out with Crystal too, because it's been a while since we've seen her." And I was like, "Oh my gosh, yes." So Crystal opened the door to her house, and she let us stay there. It was so cute. And then when I get there, I was like, "Do you think Crystal would mind if I like invite Alex?" And I remember he's like, "I don't know, ask her." And I was like, "Crystal." And I kind of told her the situation, and I was like, "You think I can invite him? But like he would stay here." And she's like, "Yeah, I don't give a fuck." She was very much like, "Yeah, tell him. I don't care." I was like, "Really?" She's like, "Yeah, I don't care."
Well, I
And
thought it
like,
was more dumb that she wanted to ask him knowing he was 6 hours away.
But it's because at the time we were so into each other, and I knew that man would make that drive for me. Like
And
I
he
already
did.
knew.
Wait, he drove separately?
Yeah.
Yeah,
You
I
don't
don't
remember?
remember that.
He got there at like 2 a.m. We were all still up.
we were already at your house.
Oh wait, yeah.
We were already
Okay,
at your
no,
house
now
when I
remember.
asked
I was
you,
like,
and
I don't
Alex was like,
recall.
he was so cute. He was just like, "Yeah, I got you. Let me get a few things together, and I'll be on my way." And we went out to dinner. I don't remember where we went to eat, and Alex just showed
Yeah.
up to the restaurant.
Wait, okay, I do remember that.
Yeah,
I was like, in my head, I was like, oh, he came. Like,
Wait, you're right. I hella got it fucked up. We were at the restaurant. He walked in. I was like, "You actually came?"
yeah. And then I wanted to hang out with him and like spend some quality time with him. But we went to the club. You guys don't remember how
remember the club.
fucked up Alex
Dude.
That's
got?
every time we go out with Alex.
You guys, he was like blacked out.
And you got the ick.
I really did.
I remember.
dude,
this
that was my
man-
first impression of men.
Yeah, blacked out. We had to drag him in, and he had to sleep on Crystal's couch.
Oh yeah.
And in the morning, he was on the floor.
Yes.
And we were like, "Oh."
And he
my
like took off his
God.
shirt.
Hold
and
on.
everything. He's all naked.
We got kicked out of
Yeah.
the Uber, remember? Do you guys remember
'Cause
that?
you had to
Meg got
throw
us kicked
up.
out of the Uber.
That's right, because he was like about to
So-
throw up, or I think he did throw
yeah,
up.
so
He
our
did
like
throw up.
group of friends we ordered 2 Ubers, and I think you guys were in a separate Uber actually. Yeah, I
don't
think so. I
remember.
don't know. I don't remember, but there was 2 separate Ubers, and they're like, Alex just got kicked out of the Uber. And I was like, what the? Because I don't even remember like walking out, and he's like, oh, like mencito. So we had friends who were driving because they lived in Fullerton.
They picked us up.
And I was like, OMG, because we were with them and like they were good. And like, I was like, hey, like by any chance, like, can you come and like drop us off? Now, keep in mind, I live in the valley. So that's like a distance. So we went because like obviously they kicked us out like of the Uber. They dropped us off and then they had to drive back home.
Do you still talk to them?
Like here and there, like
there.
I still follow them and like keep up with them, but
Aw,
it's like we're
W
busy.
friends.
But yeah,
Yeah.
it was so funny.
And I got the ick from it.
I got the ick.
I really did.
I forgot. You guys.
We have a
good
YouTube video on
memory.
it too, I think.
Oh yeah. We
yes, you filmed.
I filmed.
Or you filmed.
We
Someone
were getting ready
filmed.
for the club together. I have a YouTube
What?
video.
Yeah,
Oh,
obviously
us
May
three.
wasn't in it, but there's a YouTube video I think of
And
it.
I'm
heck?
wearing, I think in the YouTube video, I'm wearing Alex's sweater.
I'm
This
wearing
is
red.
news to me. 'Cause
Yeah.
I remember. Well, I didn't even remember until now that you guys are bringing it up.
Crazy.
Y'all have a good memory.
Crazy,
yeah, right.
crazy.
Well, that was like the first time we all actually like hung out.
Yeah, and that's the
Mhm.
first time that I was like, wait, Crystal's a real one.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
so after high school, Crystal moved to LA. and I was supposed to move with her. That was like our getaway plan.
Aw.
Like in high school, we were both like in video academy class, and we had this plan that we were gonna move to LA, and we both really wanted to be like in the film industry. And like I didn't think social media was gonna be anything for me. I just thought it was gonna be like working on videography. We were both very into cinematography. And Crystal was like, move with me. Like I have this whole plan.
Aw.
And Crystal's like the person who like once she puts her mind to it, she's
She
gonna
goes
do
for it. Yeah.
And you wanted me to go to Northridge with you?
Yes.
Yeah. So I
Yeah.
applied to is it CSU Northridge?
Yeah. CSUN.
Yeah.
Yeah.
CSUN. And they had like a video like class and everything. And she was like, we're all gonna live here. Like all you have to do is like obviously put your part. And I was like,
Yeah, because we were gonna share like a room and everything.
Oh.
Yeah, and like, yeah, because I was like, let's go, because he was very much like, I still need my mommy and my papi.
Yeah.
Like he was like, I don't know how to do laundry, and I was
I
like,
know.
bitch, I'll teach you. And I was like, I'll teach you, like whatever. And I was like, you know what, like whatever. Like if you don't think you're ready, like it's totally okay, dude. Pero me fui. Do I recommend the way I left? Absolutely not.
No,
You just
why?
left?
No, well, cause okay, so I paid first month's rent, and I only had like $150, $300 to my name after that. Like
Because mine did this right after high school.
right after high school.
Fuck.
So it was very much like I need to figure out what I'm gonna do
To
and how I'm
pay
gonna pay
rent.
my rent.
That's
If
true.
not, like, you know. And thankfully, like I found a job like the first week of me living.
Oh,
Yeah, here, like, and yeah, I've been here since.
damn. You got lucky. So why
Yeah.
didn't you end up moving with Cris?
And get in.
Oh, you didn't get into the
I
school?
didn't
Well,
get
me
into this-
either.
Wait, no.
No,
Oh, that's right.
I didn't get in either because.
Forgot
Do
about
you remember?
that.
So me and Yami had the same situation where we thought we took the SAT, but we took the PSAT.
Shut the fuck up. You
Yes.
too?
Yeah.
Oh, pretty not smart for sure.
Yeah. Because like, well, they hella pushed the PSAT on us.
They did.
Like they didn't push the SAT. So I thought I took it, didn't take it. And I was like, I'm still moving. So I applied to a community college here.
Oh, cool.
And like, that's how I did it. Like
what
I
community college did
I
you
went
go
to Pierce College.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
That's right, Pierce College.
Yeah. So I went there.
Because I remember when all that thing happened, I was like, so what's the plan? And I think that's why I didn't do it because I freaked out. Because
Yeah.
Crystal was like, well, I'm still doing it. Like, I'm not letting it get in the way of my plans. Like, I'm telling you, when she has her mind set, she's going to do it.
Yeah.
And she told me her plan B and everything. And then I was like, I'm scared. And I didn't do it.
Yeah. I think what helped me, well, I had a friend at the time
Mhm.
who was going to that school because she
Oh,
also
that's
went.
right. Yeah.
Yeah. So she helped like me kind of like navigate that. So
Mhm.
that definitely was a thing. But yeah, I was like, no, I'm going to go. I have to go.
What advice would you give to anybody who wants to like leave there? Because you just said like, I don't recommend the way I do it. How do you wish you would have done it? Or how do you think
Have
this-
money saved.
Oh, like
Have, like, a
before?
good
Yeah.
Because you're already
job.
working a lot, even in
Yeah,
high
I was
school.
working a lot, but like personal things came up like
Yeah.
right before I moved,
Mhm.
which I had to pay it. And I mean, as an 18-year-old, it's not ideal.
Yeah.
But you know, it happened. And like I would just say, like, if you work, because I worked every weekend. Like I was always working because I started working freshman year of high school. So I feel like I was working before everyone else.
Yes.
In
Damn.
chinga. But like, yeah, I would say like definitely do that. Like just be a little more prepared.
Do you
Yeah.
regret it the way that you did it?
Yes and no. It like yes in the way it's like I was like, how am I gonna do this? Because you know, financially, like I have a lot of siblings.
Yeah.
I can't be like, hey, I need this. Like
Mhm.
that's a lot. So I was like, if I don't figure it out, like what am I gonna do?
Yeah.
You know? So but I feel like I've always been very, very driven.
Mhm.
And like once I get like my mind to something, I complete it and I do it.
I see
So
that.
it's like I found a job like in chinga and like yeah, that was
I feel like that's something I've always noticed about Crystal, that you're very like chingona,
Very work driven.
like she's always like, I don't know, I'm gonna figure it the fuck out. And she's ever since I've met her since high school, I know you were working at Trejos, and she was
Yes.
like working and hustling, and I've seen that ever since she moved right out of high school.
Literally, she's like, bye.
She was like, I'm out, and I was like, Crystal's really moving. He's like, yeah, she
I
left.
think we all were like that. We're like, are you actually leaving? She's like,
Yeah, 'cause
yes.
the day I was leaving, so I left August 19th.
We all want to go say
So
bye to
I
you.
waited before, like, so we can, like, I can be with him for his birthday. So I worked all summer, which, dude, I don't even know what that meant. Again, I'm like, I don't even know where that money went. But
She was all shopping.
dude, I truly, well, I mean,
It went to your guys' Hawaii senior trip.
oh,
probably.
Probably.
yeah, but like, yeah, I don't know, cause I mean, to be fair, I did pay first month's rent, and like, I'm saying like, where I'm saying what I had left over, I did have to buy a sofa. We had to buy a refrigerator. We had to buy that. So like, it all like started adding up, you know. So what I was left with for the following month.
Was
So
like literally
I would definitely say, dude, and my rent at the time was $325. It was nothing.
Oh,
What?
Like I
That's
wish, yeah.
Because
So
you were splitting it.
yeah, we were splitting it. It was 4 of us. So I'm like, I definitely like managed my, you're 18. What are you going to
Yeah.
do? But it definitely taught me like, you got to do it, get to work. If not, like, you know.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, that's crazy. Like I fully remember being like, Cris, when she like left. Like
yeah,
right
you cried. I
after.
had never seen you cry.
Well, I remember I went to go say bye to you, like,
Yeah.
and your mom was like, "Thank you for coming," and like everybody was just there. We're like, "Bye,
Aw.
Cris."
Oh my
'Cause it was so crazy. We're
gosh.
still like chamacos during that, and all of us were like staying there. And I think me and Yami were the only ones who ended up staying
Mm-hmm.
in Wasson, but I ended up going to Monterey, but I was still living in Watsonville.
Yeah.
So I would always just drive by where she lived. I was like, "Bye, Cris,"
Oh.
because we were so close that I was like, "Well, now what?"
Yeah, because we were together almost every day.
Yeah.
Because
Crazy.
like we'd always, so this is how we said it. Like we lived a song away. Like we
song
would
away?
have to choose
Ah,
one song.
Ah,
No, like we would choose one song, and we're like, we have to choose a good song to like carpool
Oh.
to like
That's how
get to
close
each
we
other's
were.
houses. Yeah.
Yeah. Fuck, I was gonna ask you something right now and I fucking
What?
forgot. I think it was about like high school. Oh, super random. But ahorita que me acordé, when Crystal was going to that college, Pierce College,
Mhm.
she actually had me on her school's podcast.
Oh yes, I
Remember?
forgot
You had a
about that.
podcast?
Yes, I had a podcast.
She hosted it. And I didn't even know what the fuck podcasts were. And she was like, well, it's just going to be a mic. I was like, are you going to film it? She's like, no, it's all just like microphone. I was like, what the fuck?
It was like the radio
was
almost.
the radio.
Yeah, it was like
Oh.
a full room. Like it had like the soundproof stuff. Like it was like yeah.
like Mr.
How
Poor's like
cool.
room.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or like videography teacher from like high school.
Yeah, but it was like a whole. I think I have pictures.
Yeah,
Yeah,
oh my
so
God, I
I'll
need to
definitely
see
so we can post
those.
them.
I
But
know, and I was like,
I've always wanted to like do podcasts because I love talking.
yeah.
But I'm like, I've always been too like.
And it felt
I
so cool
haven't.
though because she was so prepared and like for me, like I was already doing content pretty serious at that time. But like for somebody to like want to interview me, like what I was doing, I was
Yeah.
like, what the?
You're like,
she
"For
just asked me
what?"
like all these questions, and I remember I was like, this is cool.
That's really cool.
And yeah, I remember that being like one of the first times I ever like did something like this, like on a mic.
Like an interview.
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
full like headphones set like on the
Do you have
outside.
a picture?
I have a picture.
Oh, I want to
Yeah,
see.
I was like, I mean, how long ago was it? But yeah, it was part of one of my classes, like to graduate.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
How cool.
Yeah.
So after community college, did you go to a 4-year?
So I was supposed to go, but I didn't.
She's like,
I was
"Bye."
supposed to go to
Okay.
okay, so I was supposed to go to CISA and I got accepted, and I was gonna continue, but I graduated 2020,
Oh,
so
same.
pre-COVID,
Same.
and I didn't have anyone in my family who gone to a 4-year, and I couldn't figure out how to like enroll in classes, what classes I needed. And you know how very much in 4-year, like you have to take specific classes.
Mhm.
'Cause
It's
at-
not like community college where you can
You
take any
already
class.
did your general ed, so you need to have a plan and take
Yeah.
your actual classes to graduate with your
Yeah,
bachelor's.
so I didn't know. I made a appointment with the counselor, and she was like, and I was like, oh, like I'm trying to figure out. She's like, oh, you got the wrong counselor, and I was like, you emailed me because she had emailed me, so I was like, OMG, perfect. Like she's like, oh, I'm here to help you because you're transferring, whatever. So I was like, okay, because it was like pretty much through Zoom, and they're like, no, go to that one. So then I
Girl.
hit them up, and they're like, oh no, you go to the other one,
It's
and it was
like
the same one.
that.
So I was like, you know what? So I told her, I was like, oh, like, do I have to tell you guys like that I need to take a break or like what's the plan? And then they were like, oh yeah, like I'll put it down or something
a
like
leave
that.
of absence.
Yeah, because well, again, I don't know, like. Because for community college, if you were to, because I had friends who like did leave of absence, they
Mhm.
didn't let anyone know. They just didn't attend a semester and then they re-enrolled like for the next one.
Oh.
So then I get an email in like December. They were like, because you never enrolled in classes, you're kicked out. Pretty
Yeah,
much.
for a 4-year, you
So
have to do a leave of absence.
Yeah, and well, I didn't know how to do that. I just said, oh, you know what? Like, hopefully by this time, like everything is better, and like,
You can go back.
you know, I can go back. But
But you didn't know.
I didn't know.
Yeah.
So, and again, I had like no help. I tried looking at YouTube videos too, and they were no help.
Damn, you
like,
should have asked me.
I know. I was like, I just didn't think at the time. So I was like, yeah, okay.
Ese también, he did a leave of absence.
Yeah.
Así es
But I did it right.
But
Yeah, I told him.
but I am going back.
Really?
Yes, I'm going
didn't
back.
know
Wow.
'Cause I really
educated
want to.
queen.
What for
For
what?
what?
I'm finishing my child development.
Oh,
that's-
yeah.
So I'm very like, it's funny because I'm very much like 2 different degrees. Like, I'm child development and then
Only
no, like the media.
Also,
Film, like film
cinematography.
production.
do
and all
a
that, so-
major in child development, do a minor in cinematography.
Yeah, or vice versa, whatever. I still
Yeah.
don't know yet. But yeah, I
'Cause you're
am
still in
planning to
both.
go back.
Yeah, because
Yes.
you're technically still in the space of cinematography, babe. You're a
Yeah.
producer to a podcast now.
Yeah, well, because I have I have my associates in like both.
Oh, cool.
Like, I have social and behavioral sciences, and then like my film and production. Whatever.
Hell yeah.
stuff.
And that is another reason
Yeah.
why we hired Crystal to be our producer, you guys, because we were trying to go hire like a super professional person. But me and Louis also wanted somebody that understood our niche, understood our background, but had some sort of like
Love.
idea for the cinematography space.
Yeah, like we always we love working with our friends and family because they know us on a personal note.
Yeah.
And we were fully gonna have like an application to hire like a producer. I think Yatsu was like, wait, what about Crystal? And I was like, oh my God, I forgot about like asking
yeah.
Crystal.
And we were like, wait, Crystal has a whole degree. She went to in high school, she learned, we remembered her podcast. We're like, Crystal knows what the fuck she's doing.
yeah, like just fully like everything. I was like, oh my God, yeah.
And she knows us so good.
How do you feel working with us? Like now
Yeah.
both of us and you can be totally honest.
Be fucking
Yes.
honest.
Gosh, I quit.
No, just kidding.
Fuck. This
Just
is
show
my
up on
last
time.
episode.
Yeah.
I know
That's
we're
it.
working
But
on
I like
it.
no, I like it because like I was saying, like I feel like that was very much my passion for a very, very long time. Just like anything in the media world. Like me and Louis would do the dumbest videos, but we always did so many videos. We did VA together, and like one thing, yes, we always messed around, but we took like our videos very, very seriously. Like we wanted to make sure like we put out like what we liked.
And
And
we were
all
always
that.
the first ones done. We were
Yeah.
always the ones getting like the awards. We were always like, even we had a photography class. We were always done early. Like we would take it.
Yeah, I
serious,
won
but
a
would fuck
competition in my
around.
photography class.
Hell
Yeah.
yeah.
Like he entered it in the state and I didn't even know. And I was like, you didn't even ask me. He goes, well, I thought you wouldn't care, which
Yeah.
like I didn't. Like
But it would have been
but
nice, a little heads
yeah,
up.
and then we also won a commercial. We
Oh,
were separate in this. I don't know if you remember.
I forgot about the commercial.
So we won a commercial. He did the English one. So it was like a competition on like whoever had the best commercial. The whole class had to do it.
I think I remember
Yeah,
that.
but it was a single project. So we're like, because like usually it was groups, and then everyone did it. You can either do it in English or in Spanish, and I was like, I'm gonna do it in Spanish, and then he's like, I'm gonna do it in English, and then we each won first place.
We got
And we won
money.
like we got like
Yeah.
$600
Shut up.
or something
Hell
like
yeah,
that.
That's so cool.
Shifting gears a little bit, since we were talking about you being the producer, I feel like a lot of people don't know this unless they were watching my videos during that specific time. But you were also my assistant at some point.
Oh yeah.
That
I think for a
was-
year, no,
Like a year. What year was that? Like
2021. It was right after I graduated. A little after I graduated.
She was my assistant, my personal assistant. I remember that was like, again, I wanted to work with her because same thing, like her worth ethic. And like, I knew she was like in the field and like she would know what I was looking for and stuff like that. So she worked with me for a whole year. How'd you like that? Be
was good.
honest.
It was good. It was just like, well, I mean, it was different
Uh-huh.
because I was right before that. Because obviously I was going to school. I was working retail, and I
Yeah.
was so tired.
Yeah.
And it was also like the worst job I've ever had.
Mine?
No, 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 no,
Imagine.
no,
Oh,
no,
so
like
working for Louis?
the job right before. So like
Yeah.
when you were like, Grief, I need an assistant.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, I'm so down.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You're
but
we're
that
gonna do
like
the other
that
shit.
also opened the door for my next job. Like me
Yeah.
being an assistant for you.
Yes.
So
Yeah, and then
yeah.
we did it for like a whole year, and I loved working with you. But see, oh no, I feel like my life is a little like repetitive on a day to day, huh?
Yes.
Because I feel like
I
people
mean,
don't
you're very
believe me when I
much
say
no,
that.
like you very much like a routine because I like you would kind of freak when your routine was off putting. Like
Yeah.
Yes.
I feel like he
any
still
minute,
does.
I still
yeah,
do.
he does. And I feel like we're very similar in that sense where it's like if we don't have stick to a routine, we're very much
Mhm.
like what now? Like we don't like this, like this is gonna ruin
Yeah.
this and this is
We
gonna
like
ruin that.
spiral.
Yeah. So it's like I was kind of there to be like, it's okay.
Yeah.
Like we'll fix it and stuff like that. But it was good. I liked it.
Do you guys remember this one time when I also had my assistant and we randomly ran into
To
each
each other?
other
We were taking pictures in the
in
exact,
the exact
same
same
Oh
spot.
spot?
wait, yes.
And we're like, hey. And
Yeah.
we was with Crystal and I was with my assistant. We're like,
She had her
hello.
pink car and I had my purple car, and I was pulling up and I was like, "Is that you, Atsy?" And
Yeah.
Yeah, I
we both
remember
showed her.
that.
And we're like, shh, 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 shh.
Yeah. At the time, we were working with Shein a lot, so we
Yeah.
liked going to this one spot to get pictures because there was like nobody ever there, so we'd be like,
Literally, it was by like a warehouse.
yes. Some like of the tasks that like Crystal would help me with would be like organizing like my emails. She would be talking to my managers on like certain little things. She would help me
Mhm.
organize my beauty room. She would take my pictures. She would set up for like my YouTube videos, put things away for my YouTube videos. But like it was all very like a very like every day almost looked the same.
Yeah, it did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I feel like there wasn't
Mhm.
much like going, especially during that time where it was a little after COVID or before COVID.
It was a little after COVID.
After COVID. So everything was a
Yeah.
little like
Yeah,
like
and
breaking
then
out
we
of
were
its
doing
box.
at the time you were doing a lot of giveaways.
Oh, PR giveaways.
yeah,
So she would
so
make
like
the boxes.
I would make the boxes and mail them.
Yeah, I remember all
Mhm.
that. So I feel like you said, it opened the door where like I already had an experience working with Crystal. So then when we brought her for Pretty Not Smart, I just felt like I already had an idea
Yeah.
of what it would be like to be working together. Do you have a story in your brain that's the most memorable of us two together? Because I have one that goes into my head immediately.
Oh, I wanna
Like a
know.
funny or like
Just any.
And like your favorite.
dude, I don't know. I have so many that come.
I know, me too. I feel like my brain has so
like
many.
it
but
literally is like this one, that one.
let me tell you about mine because I
Okay,
kind of
go,
want to
go,
hear
go.
your POV.
Okay.
Not that it's my favorite, but it's one that's very memorable.
Okay.
Is my fight in high school.
Oh.
Because
Get her!
low-key, Crystal had my back all of high school, so I had to have her back that time.
Yeah.
Because I jumped in. It wasn't even like, it was. So the beef that I had with this person, it was a friend of ours. We were like a quadruple, and we were all really close friends. But that one person, he ended up kind of like separating from us, but then going on and talking a lot of shit behind our back.
That's
for
how
no
you
reason.
know that was never a real
Never.
friend
It
to
was
begin
so
with.
random.
We were
huh?
like, I mean, I think our POVs in that part is like the same. We were very, very confused when it first happened.
That's how you know it was a
Because-
snake the whole fucking time.
But to be fair, I told her and the other bitch. I told them both. I was like,
Yeah.
"This person's a snake." Like because I was friends with this person in middle school, and I had to. But they
Yeah.
were like, "No, he's changed." Blah blah. And I was like, "I don't trust
Girl, I met him
it."
in high school. I did not say he
Yeah.
changed. I didn't even know. But
Like no, but they
yeah,
were just
yeah,
trying to.
yeah, like I was
how
like,
I
"No, he's
told them
good."
how he was, they were like, "No, like he's not like that at all."
Yeah,
and I was
yeah,
like,
yeah.
"Ugh." So I
Snake.
took them in. I took him into the friend. Well, both of them ended up being fucking snakes.
Snakes.
But I took him
Mhm.
into like the friend group, and then when that happened, I was like, "I fucking told y'all."
Yeah. So I mean, from my POV, and then you can like
Yeah.
elaborate. So they blocked us on like Snapchat.
I don't remember. in
Okay, they
detail.
blocked us on one social media, and they were like, "This potato, this rat, this, da 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 da," and I was like, "What the?" And obviously,
Potato
Oh my
wrap.
god, I
like,
remember. And I don't know how
okay,
you
I don't,
remember
I
that
don't even,
shit.
I don't remember exactly word for word.
They basically didn't
what I
want to
was
say our
saying.
name.
Yeah, like
So
they didn't say our name, but they described the genders and they described this. So we were like, it was sent to us, like screen recorded.
Mhm.
It was sent to us, and I saw it. And I was like, oh, hell no, because this person was like, oh, no. Because there were times where I'd be like, oh, I'm going to go have lunch with this friend. And Louie'd be like, oh, I'm going to go have lunch with that friend. Like, that was totally cool. Like, okay, go have lunch.
Yeah.
And then they, like, just completely, like, out of the blue was like, no, we're not having, like, oh, I'm going to lunch with that one. And we're like, okay, whatever. Like, go have fun. And then it happened again and again. And we're like,
Like
And
that
then-
person started.
yeah,
Getting away?
distancing
Oh, okay.
themselves. And then And then they just stopped going to school because this person would cut school a lot. And we were like, oh, okay, like, where are you? And then all of a sudden, this happened on social. And then they were like, and they're seeing it. So they knew who I'm talking about. No, girl, we saw it because you blocked us. We saw it because someone sent it to us. But
Pero según bien like balls up. Like he was según like saying it to our faces through social media, but we were all blocked. And the shoe fit because he was like, he would describe us like by our appearance, but then refer to me like as a rat and like this person as something else. And then like, talk about situations that we were all in together. So it was so easy to puzzle it together.
Yeah.
So I think Chris or somebody confronted him. He was
I
like,
did.
That's not about y'all.
Because I was really mad because I was just like, what did we do to you? Like, I was really confused.
It was Miss U's class.
It was.
If she's still at
She
Watsonville
didn't like
High,
me. I don't think she did.
I love Miss You.
If she's still at Watsonville High, tell her we said, hey.
Hey, Miss You. I hope you're doing well.
Yeah, so I finally, honestly, the way I was coming into the conversation, like, I was a little like, but I wasn't planning on fighting. We were about to start class.
No, I'm telling y'all, Crystal's very confrontational. So the way she came up to me when I was like, say to my face, I think after he did all that, Crystal went up to him because he talked all his shit because según he was never going to come back to Watsonville High. He was skipping every single day, but he had to go to school to pick up a form or some shit to be able to get transferred to the school that he was in a transfer to
Damn,
leave.
so that's why he was talking his shit.
Because he was like, well,
I
I'm
don't
never
know.
seeing these bitches again. So then he went back, and I think he had to stay for like all of his classes. And Crystal was like, "Oh my God, guess who's here?" And we all have that class together. So then that's when she was like, "I'm gonna go up to him," and I was like, "Don't." And she was like,
yeah, he was like, "Don't." And I was just like, so like, what's the issue? Like, I'm like, because I thought we were friends.
You literally went up to him and
yeah,
said
I went
that?
up to him, and then he immediately started yelling. And I mean,
Like
clearly,
this.
What did he start saying?
I don't even remember.
I just remember he hella got up on her face.
Yeah,
was just
and
like,
then
Dude, les tenía envidia.
yeah, because he told me, and that's when Louis finally started. Honestly, like that's when Louis like stepped in because he was like, my hands work for both genders or something like that.
and he was like, "I'll beat the fuck out of you."
Yeah, and I was like, dude, like I wasn't even trying to fight. Like to be fair, I'm confrontational, but I've never gotten into a fight. Like I very much like I want to resolve this. Like what's the issue? Like if I care for you and I see you as a friend, like let's resolve it. Like we don't need to fight. Like if I don't care for you, then I'm not gonna talk to you. So whatever fight like dude, it honestly happened so quick. And
so that's why you stepped in.
Yeah.
Because that's all I heard. I remember telling them both. I was like, don't go up to him. Like, he lives for the drama. Like, that's just how. It's because, like, I remember him because I've known him since, like, middle school. He loved watching all those shows, like, fighting shows, Bad Girls Club. Like, when we all enjoy that. But I feel like he took it where, like, he felt like in his head, like, he was in these shows. If that makes sense. So he took, like, his little rant on, like, social media as, like, this is his, like... like, ¿cómo se llama when you get like the little confessionals?
Oh shit!
Like I don't know.
His cameo.
He loved like the drama of it all, and like I remember when they were gonna go up to him, I was like don't. But they were like,
he was very much like, don't do it.
And they went up to him, and then I just remember me being like, ugh. And like in class, it went inside of the class, and I could hear them all like arguing, and then that's all I heard was him being like, my face goes both genders. Like, I'll fuck you. Blah, blah. And I was like, oh. So I heard that. So then I stepped in and I was like, what the fuck's going on? Blah, blah. And then immediately he got guarded up with me and started telling me shit. And I was like, girl, I'm not even here to argue. I'm just trying to like separate shit. But then I got all like fired up because, again, I've known this person for a long time. I knew their behaviors. So I just started getting like an adrenaline rush. And then I just remember in the video, all you hear is like, you want to throw it down or what? That's what I said. And then he's like, well, you throw the first punch. And I was like, bitch.
Ándele,
dude,
pendejo.
I remember I was like, because I didn't.
All of them, nobody, it's because I'm not like that.
You're not. Like, and again, like, I'm not a fighter either. Like, I like to communicate.
But I'll fight for what I love.
Dude, nah, for real. Like, I would always, but like, if you say stuff about me, whatever. But it was more the sense like you're talking about my friends. And I'm like, why are you saying these things?
That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's a snake, bro.
And it's so scary, y'all, because I've never fully experienced like a blackout without alcohol, all right?
Right.
But when I say, if it wasn't for those videos that everybody recorded, my brain would not have been ever able to explain to you how it happened. And then sometimes I feel like when people go through like situations, and like, let's just say a cop is like trying to investigate, and they're asking people stuff, they're like, I don't remember. I'm like, how the fuck do you not remember? But me getting in that fight, obviously it wasn't as traumatic as like a traumatic experience. But when I say I didn't remember, I just remember the fight starting and it ending. And I just remember having scratches and like I feel like when they separate us and they put me on the desk to like breathe is when I came back to like what's going on.
Did you even feel like the scratches?
No, dude, during the moment, you guys, you don't feel a punch. You don't. I think only when it comes from like adrenaline. I think if somebody's attacking you or something, it might be different because you're very vulnerable. But in that moment, we were both very fired up, and I was full of adrenaline. So I don't remember getting hit. I don't remember getting scratched. I don't remember the punches. I don't remember my hands. I just remember like getting picked up, and then when everybody started showing me videos, I was like, I threw him on the ground. Like I don't remember us falling on the
You
ground.
threw him on the ground?
Yeah, I still
I
have the
don't
video. I'll show
remember.
you, all right?
Honestly, no, I honestly don't. It happened so fast. I probably
So
even threw a
fast.
punch. Who knows?
Well, she was
But-
trying to like separate us, and then people. I remember on Twitter, people were like laughing because I tried biting him in the back.
Shut the fuck up.
And people were like, "Did Louis try biting?"
Definitely
And
the
then-
baddest
I don't,
bitch.
I don't remember because I just in my head I only remember the first punch and like that was it.
They were trying to stop it, but it looked like they like were in the fight. But it would, to be fair, was them two, Crystal, somebody else, and then a teacher who was like a teacher's assistant trying to separate us. So there was a lot of hands in there. But at the end, me and him were still like, "Eh."
Damn.
I remember the teacher, Ms. Yu, came in.
You.
And she was like, "What happened?" And then she looks at me. She's like, "Louis," because like
She
she
was
knew
so
I wasn't like that.
surprised.
She
was
already
like,
knew that he was my brother, and I remember her telling me, she's like, I talked to the counselor. I really want your brother in my
"Oh
class.
yeah, she was
Aw,
so
miss
sweet."
you.
But she was
And then
so
she was like, "Never
Well, she
mind."
also know my sister.
Oh, she
because
did.
my sister was also in VA.
She did, yeah. And she was like,
Yeah.
and I also want a Ruby's sister.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm like, she probably didn't like me. 'Cause she would always tell me, you're so different from your sister.
I feel like
So
she
I'm like,
just
damn.
expected you guys to be as good as your sisters.
Dude,
We did great.
here's our thing. Like, we talked a lot in the class because she separated us. Because when we first started, we were sitting next to each other and we were always laughing. But she separated us and that didn't help. So,
Sorry, going back to the
But
fight, ahorita
yeah.
que me acordé that you said we were like laughing and stuff. I remember when we went to the office, it's because it was so dumb. We went into the office and then me and that guy that I got in a fight with, we ended up like, it's because they had us sit right next to each other, bitch. Like right after the fight,
stop. No, they didn't.
while we were waiting for like the principal, they just said like, you, like security sat us there. He's like, "You two sit right here."
Why the fuck?
And then the security left, so it was just me and him. And we were like, and mind you guys, like I've known this person since like middle school. And like, although we had really like bad times together with like the shit talking, we did have really good times when we were friends.
And they're like, huh?
Yeah, imagine. So we
After?
made out. Right? No, we had good times. So like I remember like they were really funny. Like all that shit aside, like the dramaness of it all, they were like a very funny individual. I feel like they understood like our humor, which is why we were all friends.
Yeah.
So I remember we were sitting there like all quiet, and I think he's like, "Girl, you like all fucking scratched me," and I was like, "No," he's like, "Girl, like you all bit me," and then I was like, "Well, you fucking pulled my hair." So then we started like
Fuck
joking
you
about it,
guys.
fully like as we were sitting there, and then we just started like making jokes about it, and like very being like, "I cannot believe we just got in a fight." And I remember the principal called us in, but then we both were kind of already like on good terms, and the principal was like, "Why do I feel like you guys already resolved this?" We're like, "Yeah, we kind of already like talked it out." I was like, "Yeah, like you guys hug it out." We were like,
You guys hug?
No,
Yeah,
and
we
then
hugged it out.
Louis fucking calls me, and then I get a phone call
Dude,
from
I
her
almost
school.
got suspended too for that.
And they're like, you need to come. And then they're like, talk to your brother. It's like, hello? Can you come to the office? And I was like, why? I just got in a fight. I was like, what? I just got in a fight with blah, blah, blah. And I was like, oh my gosh. He's like, yeah, I need an adult to come get me.
"Yeah,"
And I was
and
like,
I don't want to tell my parents.
yeah. And I was like, I'll be right there. When I got there, I was like, what the fuck
So,
happened?
like my shirt was hella pulled.
Yes,
I
I
was
was
hella
like-
scratched. I was all greñuda. It's
and I
'cause-
think that bitch ass fucking vice principal was there, huh?
Dude, I
Pretty
don't
Fuck
sure.
that vice
Wait,
principal.
who was the vice principal?
the guy.
Some
Which
fucking.
one?
No, he wasn't the vice. He was like the principal.
The principal.
I got
Wait, no, we
arrested.
had a girl principal.
But that wasn't. Oh.
Yeah, I remember because they pranked her by like she was at a bar. That was our main principal.
Oh,
and then
you're
each
right.
So
grade
he
had,
was
So
vice.
then he was vice.
But
Pinche
who was-
gordo feo.
Because I remember each
Fuck him, dude. I hate him
Yeah, he
so
was-
much.
I
Wait.
hate him too.
I don't remember who.
I can't even remember his
The
name.
guy. I'll tell you after.
Okay.
Girl, he was gay. That
Yeah.
one.
Well, there was two that were.
Oh yeah.
Because there was one that I remember that I didn't like.
That's the one. Because the other one was nice. We'll talk about it after.
Oh, okay.
Sorry,
Whatever.
guys, but,
I'm like,
yeah. Yahtzee picked me up, and then I told my parents. My mom was so disappointed in me. I think she did ground me.
She was like, no lo puedo creer, Luisito.
Yeah, she like took my phone and shit, but then everything was fine. It was just such like an out behavior of mine. Like I feel like I'm not like that at all. So the fact that it happened, and then it went all over Twitter, and everybody in high school was talking about it and posting it. And everybody was gagged. 'Cause I was already doing social media, so people were like, "Louis
What the
Castro
heck
got in a
happened?
fight."
That
So
shit
then
went
my
viral.
viewers started seeing it. And my viewers started like retweeting it and shit. And then I ended up being like, whatever. So I made a story time about it. But I did a story time like a whole like I think year after the fight.
Yeah, you did.
So then I
'Cause
re-brought it
you wanted
up.
to like hide it.
I did want to hide it. I
remember.
don't want people, but everybody had already seen it. So I just like
Yeah.
talked about it. But that was
The iconic fight.
That was like a memorable moment of
My
mine.
fault. Sorry. Apology coming soon.
All right. For real.
Thank
You're
you,
like my
guys.
truth about the fight.
No,
Yeah.
It's like another POV of Crystal in there.
She's like,
I
I
don't
have my
know.
videos.
I know.
It's lost footage.
The lost footage. Do you have any other story that like pops up in your head?
Like a
Just
memorable
about us.
one.
Mhm.
The cloro.
Oh, yeah.
The cloro. I was there for that.
Crystal was there for those
Mhm.
fucking skank ass.
If you guys
bitches.
remember, I did a story time about people in high school who had already graduated, worked at a place that me and Crystal and
It was
Yami.
We talked
so
about it in the pod.
good.
Yeah, I'm just gonna like briefly run through it. We all loved eating there. It was like even our family had been going there since we were kids. But it just so happened that some girl that graduated that I never knew had ever seen in my life just decided to talk shit about me on Twitter and being like, oh yeah, he comes into my work all the time. Next time I see him, I'm put bleach in his food. So then I went off on her, confronted her, and Crystal was there. I didn't even know Crystal was there. I thought it was just me and Yami. But
No.
Crystal, yeah.
Yami wasn't even there.
Yeah, and then Crystal was like, I think you got it like all mixed up. Yeah.
Yeah, Yami wasn't even there for that.
Because I'm
It was
telling you
the
guys, I
other
forget
friend.
shit.
It was the other
Oh.
friend. Yeah. So we went and we were recording. I had my phone in my pocket because like we're like if something goes down. But he's like, I'm here to order the box with bleach.
Uh-huh. It's always said it. all
Yeah, and then they
petty.
were like, get out,
Like
get
that?
out. And then like I called my mom and I was like, hey mom, like they're kicking us out. We're not leaving.
Yeah.
And she was like, y'all better get out because if they call the cops, they will arrest you. Like, oh, sorry. And she's like, I'm on my way. And she got there in like less than 2 minutes. And like, she like talked to the cops because she like knew the cops. That like showed up, but they were really annoying because they're like, well, if you don't like it, like don't do social media.
Fully
And I was like,
like
that's
I
not the
fucking
point.
hate,
You literally threatened
like,
with tampering with
bullies.
someone's food.
And they
like
didn't give a fuck.
bullies.
Yeah.
They're like, get off social media. I'm like, bitch, I'm rich.
Yeah.
All right? Yeah,
Man.
you fucking
They're
get
like,
your
then
dumb ass
move.
job.
No, it was just literally like you threatened to put bleach on someone's food. Like you don't
fucking
play with that.
basura.
like that's quite
people.
literally a crime.
Literally,
But they're like,
that's a
no, just
threat.
get off of social media if you don't like it.
And then I got banned from the restaurant.
Mm.
Yeah.
yeah.
So I was like,
And we never went again.
Yeah. Not even my parents. My parents were like, all right.
Yeah.
Just pendejas. I
And it
hope
was
they get
good,
diarrhea. I
but-
hope they get bleach in their food.
Girl, they're
Ah,
definitely not doing shit with their lives. I
They
don't get
definitely are not.
Yeah,
I
who
know for a
knows?
fact.
I don't know who they were. Till this day, I don't know what the girls look
It
like.
was more that like we didn't know them at all. I had never
Yeah,
met.
because
We
they were
never
in
had
their
any
20s.
interactions.
And we were like 16.
Yeah.
That's-
Oh yeah. I was.
That's
Yeah, they were in
even
their 20s.
grosser. The fact that you're bullying kids.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's disgusting.
Just entrometidas. Do you miss living in Watsonville?
No.
No, you really are just like because
no.
you go visit pretty often.
No, I don't.
Oh no, you don't. Well, before you used to.
I
Like, after
used
we
to.
left, yeah.
I used to, but I don't miss it. But I do love it, and like I have like lo estimo mucho.
Yeah.
You know, I'm very grateful that we grew up in like a small town like that. I definitely think it taught us our values
Mhm.
because again, we grew up around a lot of agriculture
So
and like
much, yeah.
around a lot of immigrants and like you know like
Yeah.
our people. It was definitely like a culture shock when I moved here. Like it was very much like
Because you went from Watsonville to here, and like for me, I started
Yeah.
traveling here before I even.
yeah,
moved.
no, it was
It's
it
so
was very
different.
very different, and like, I mean the people were different. Like they were so mean. Like to me in my head, like they were just mean. Everyone's always in a rush here, and I don't understand.
I was gonna tell
like
you
I'm very calm.
because in Watsonville, I still go visit.
Yeah.
Every time we go, I feel like Watsonville is so slow paced.
Yeah.
Almost feels relaxing, like slow.
Yeah.
And over here, life is so quick and fast.
Yeah.
Like literally, time moves different in Southern California.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because I'll try to go like once a year, if that. But like, there's nothing to do. Like, there really isn't. That's why I don't like going. And what keeps me going is like my nieces and nephews and stuff.
Yeah.
But like if I didn't have family over there, I probably wouldn't go.
Same.
But like,
That's true.
yeah, it is very different. Like I'm never in a rush. Like if I'm shopping, I'm like, like I
Yeah.
like to take my time. And here everyone's like, hurry up, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, dude, like it barely turns green. It's not even green yet, and they're already blaring their horn. And I'm like, dude, like
Yes.
get there safely,
Like,
please.
hold
I'm glad
on.
that you
Yeah.
brought that up. That like it gave us like our values and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Because growing up, I have definitely loved Watsonville more. Because before growing up, all I associated Watsonville was like all my trauma as like a kid. Like fully, and I was like, I want to get the fuck out of here. I don't want to be here. I hate everything here, blah, blah.
Mhm.
And like now that I've grown up and like I do go back, and obviously there's no more high school drama. That's why I say this so much. It's like for anybody who's going through bullying like in high school, I promise you there's so much to life after like school. Like elementary, middle school, high school. Like that's literally all shit that you end up throwing away in the back of your head. I mean, there's still some
Yeah.
trauma that lingers, but like now that like I've grown up and I go back, I'm able to see Watsonville so different because I've like a whole different person now than when I was like in high school. And I'm like, oh, like now that all these
Mhm.
bullies have fucking grown up and have shit to do, like I can just go back there and fully enjoy Watsonville for what it is. And I'm like, damn, I do miss Watsonville a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I do miss being so close to the beach.
Oh, me too.
That's one thing I
I
hate
do
about
miss
it. Like
it.
for our photography class, we had like the pass where we were allowed to do like whatever
Oh
we
yeah, I
wanted.
could leave.
And we always got our work done, and we were like his favorites in that class. So he's like, well, go do whatever. So we'd leave campus and we'd go to the beach because it was
Yeah.
right there.
Mhm.
So like that's one thing I miss because I'm like, what do you mean I have to drive 30, 40 minutes?
Girl, I
to
have
go
to
to the
drive an
closest-
hour.
Yeah, I'm like
Mine's
to go
an
to the
hour and 30.
like to go to the closest beach. Like yeah, we're in California, but like 30,
So
40
fuck-
minutes.
It's like a
I'm
whole
like,
mission. I
"Ugh."
can't tell you the last time I went to the beach here.
Yeah, I don't go.
It
I
just
don't-
feels
I
like a
don't
mission.
go.
Where
A
before it was just like,
mission.
Yeah.
Like, let's go real quick.
yeah.
And
We
back
would
then it was like so easy.
we would always I wouldn't say would you say we were ditching school if we finished our work but then would just leave and didn't tell the teacher? Like because that's what we would do. We would leave
Yeah,
our
It
class,
is ditching technically.
Well, we were marked present.
and we would still have an A.
But
Yeah.
our teachers honestly didn't give a fuck.
Because we were marked present, we would be there for attendance and be like, let's go, Greece. So then
Yeah, we'd take our
leave.
pictures, do our work, edit if we needed, and then we'd leave. Because our classes were 2 hours long.
Yeah, I don't think they gave a
Ah.
fuck.
Or like if we wanted to go to lunch somewhere further.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We
we'd
would just
go.
not go back to camp. And I had my car, so we had all the freedom in the world. We'd be like,
Yeah.
"Woo, go to
I
the
mean,
beach."
Me for senior year, you know how you can get work period?
Yes.
I would, instead of taking fucking pre-calculus, I was like, girl, I'm not doing shit with math. I'm not going to take pre-cal. So I got work period.
Yeah.
And
Uh-huh.
that day, I would be able to just go home early.
I would do that, but
I was like,
not
I'm
as
leaving.
A period. I would just leave.
Yeah. I was
Yeah.
like, girl, bye.
Oh, I
can
was always
understand.
marked present.
Were you pretty? You were pretty good in school, right?
I would say yes. I'm horrible at math. I cannot, for the life of me, like, I mean, obviously, like, basic math I can do, but, like, anything outside of that, like, I can't. But I would say I'm pretty good at it at school.
Not me.
Yeah. I don't know. I mean, I didn't get, like, straight A's, but I
You
was,
did good.
I did
You did
good.
good.
Yes.
All right, real quick for both of y'all. What do y'all think is the key to long friendships?
Sex.
Hey, with your friend Cris. All right. I know,
Just kidding.
I don't know. No.
because one thing that I've seen that I feel like is pretty accurate in at least this little triangle, but also I'm sure with you guys and other friends, is they say that it's pretty healthy to go a long time without talking to your closest friends sometimes, and then you guys just catch back up like nothing ever happened. Right?
So I will say, my big ass big shoes.
I know you're about to hit her with the
Julie
mic.
has been my longest friend. I've known Julie since we were 5 and we're 30. So I've known her for 25
Your
years.
whole life.
You could have given birth to her.
Yeah, and Julie has been my best friend for literally all of 25
Yeah,
years.
yeah,
like this
yeah.
bitch is probably going to be my maid of honor.
Probably. I mean, I fucking hope she is.
Yeah.
She's been there the longest.
Well, I feel like something that definitely has helped was the love that you have for that specific friend to the point where they almost don't feel like a friend anymore. They feel more of like part of your
Yeah.
family.
Yeah.
And I do agree with what you just said. Julie and me can go weeks, months without talking, and then we'll fucking see each other, and it's like we never lost touch.
Yeah.
And we'll like send random messages to, like, randomly I'll think of
Yeah.
her, and I miss her so much. Like a few days ago, before I sent party invites, I was like, bitch, I miss you so much. And she was like, oh my gosh, I miss you too. Like, I've been trying to see
Yeah.
you, but work. And like, we totally get it. But once we do click, it's like no time has passed by.
Yeah. It's so weird, huh? Like, it's just
Yeah.
like, because literally a whole months or years can sometimes, like, it's just little text messages here and there.
Yeah.
That's how it kind of is with me and Cris. We're like, I feel like we don't like text each other as often, but I would always invite her to everything, like
Yeah.
all of my birthdays, and then we'd see, and everybody would be like, "Hey, Cris,"
And
it
like
was
me
just
too. Like now I invite her to like everything. I feel like she's part of
Yeah.
the family at this point. Like, yeah.
I mean, yeah, because also, like, I think, when did you move here? Like 2020?
2020 or 2019. One of those two.
Okay. Yeah,
You moved
because
2020.
a
Okay.
lot of the times, too, when you were like, let's hang out, I was traveling for work. Do you
Mhm.
remember?
Yeah.
So I'd be like, okay, I'm over here, and like all
She's
this.
like, I'm in
Everywhere. No,
Italy.
literally.
Dude, I literally was. And he's like, oh, you again? And
like,
I'm like, I'm
"Alright."
back these dates and these dates.
Yeah.
And then sometimes
She
I
all
was
worked
like,
for Hannah Montana.
Basically. She has an NDA. She can't talk about that.
I know.
I can't.
We can't tell you who
But,
she really worked for.
yeah, so, I mean, I was traveling a lot. But
Yeah.
again, when we like catch up, it's like, oh, blah, 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 blah.
Yeah.
It's like it never stopped.
Do you remember you went to my first like actual event with me? With
Yes,
Univision?
The Sony one.
Yes. It
Right
was
when we saw
Univision.
Charlie Puth.
When you met
When I told you I met the Dolan twins and I
yes.
met
Do you
The
remember
cast
the
of 13
story they were
Reasons?
talking about? Obviously, we're not going to say that.
what story?
But the story they were talking about, like, well, right before we went up to them.
No.
Chismes horneados.
Oh, I don't remember
Yeah,
that.
I
You
mean-
guys
Dolan
have
twins.
such a good memory. I don't remember
Dude,
shit.
I mean, they were talking about something like out of pocket. Obviously, I'm not
I
gonna
can't
expose
believe they
them,
like
but
fully
yeah.
disappeared.
Well, they just posted a video.
Yeah, I
randomly
heard they just posted a video. I haven't seen
after
it.
like 10 years.
But-
A YouTube video?
Yeah,
But it's like a short film. It's
like
not
a
like an
short
actual
film
YouTube
style.
video.
I mean, I totally understand why they're not gonna post. Do you guys know
Yeah.
why they stopped posting?
No.
Yeah.
Yeah,
What
you
about
know.
their dad?
Yeah.
Oh, I
So
did hear something
their dad
about
passed,
that.
and like
Oh.
they had a funeral, and like fans showed up and were like trying to take spit. It was just
Are
very
you so fucking dead
yeah,
ass?
it was just very disrespectful. So like I totally understand. I would leave too.
I think they just
Like,
took like a step back and they were like,
Yeah.
but it was a long like.
it was a long
So
time
right now,
ago.
I was on YouTube and I saw it and I was like, what the? Before I even saw it on
Yeah.
social media, so I clicked it and it was like a short film.
We were obsessed with the Dolan twins. They were-
Yeah.
Wait, before I lose my train of
Go,
thought.
Hurry, and I got
Okay.
an idea too.
Well, who should go first?
I'll
I
go
don't know.
first
Okay,
really
you
quick.
go first.
I think it's fucking weird that Crystal knew Blessed.
That's what I was gonna bring up.
And she was all hanging out with him and shit.
Oh
Yes.
my god, yeah.
I
I
said-
think it's crazy.
I think me and Blessed have touched on this story a
we
little
talked
bit.
about it on the pod when he was here.
Yeah, so-
He said it all wrong.
Wrong? Okay,
Yeah.
well now you need to say it right. Because
Okay.
Crystal is the reason that I met Blessive.
Yes.
And I have been friends with Blessive since fucking years because we met through Crystal. I bet you
Yes.
tell your story.
Okay.
We
so
were dating.
Ew, no. He was a minor. Stop.
Oh,
he was?
shit, just kidding.
Oh yeah, he's not our age.
Oh, that's right. He's like way
Yes.
younger.
Blessed
I mean, I think we were too. I think we were 17, but
Yeah.
still, ew.
Ew.
We were like 17, but like I
Um,
always forget he's not our age.
So me and him met through a mutual friend.
Uh-huh.
So we were in like a Musically group chat.
Oh what?
Yes. And it was like a group chat of like all these like creators who were like trying to like, you know, go up
social
on
media.
music, do social media.
Musically was
do
the thing before
Musical.ly.
TikTok.
I went
Crystal-
viral there first, by the
Mhm.
way.
I don't even know how I ended up in this group chat, to be completely honest. 'cause
Shut up.
I wasn't like a creator, I would say. Was I? No.
I feel like you were posting a lot.
Like
on
I would
there.
post, but like
Yeah.
I wouldn't say like I was like, oh, trying to get somewhere type. I don't know,
It's-
whatever.
uh-huh.
Point is, we got added to a group chat because we were all going to VidCon.
Oh,
I
yes.
convinced Louie to go to VidCon with me because I had
Uh-huh.
gone the year before and it was so fun.
This is before you got invited?
This before,
You
Yeah.
went as like a...
We all
we
bought
paid,
our tickets.
yeah.
Oh, shit.
We got
we
the
got, like, an
creator
Airbnb.
badge.
Yeah, we
Aw.
thought we were so cool and we like we told people we got invited.
Oh yeah, we're like, we got invited.
Fuck you guys.
Anyways, so I had met him. Like
you
I
guys.
think I met like I didn't know of him like in the group chat. So we met. We all like this whole group met in person.
Oh, for the first time.
Yes,
The
and then
little group chat.
He was going live, and it was so funny because there was this little girl, even younger girl, following us, and I like they were like, we don't want her following us. Like it's kind of scary. And
like
I- like
Physically following you?
physically following,
Oh.
and like, dude, she was little. She was like 11.
Where her parents?
And I was like, where are your parents? Because I remember we separated because you got invited to some like creator thing.
Yeah.
And I was just like, dude, like, this is because I don't know. I was just like, go away. And Alex was like scared. So he was like, can you tell her to leave? So I turned around. I'm like, where are your parents? Like, and she's like, oh, like they're here. I don't even think her mom was there. I honestly don't know how she was there.
She escaped.
But like, anyways,
Her parents were all the owners
yeah,
of the
we
hotel.
end up like telling, dude, because she followed us to the hotel we were gonna like be filming at, and I was like, dude, like we don't know you, and there was people even older than us.
Oh, so you were like,
So
"Girl,
like
why are you
I
here?"
was like, why are you here? Like you
Yeah.
shouldn't be here. But yeah, I was live and people were commenting Grease, 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 or they were commenting butt, and he was like, why are people commenting that?
Oh, he was live and people were.
Yes,
Okay.
and he was like, why are people commenting that? And I was like, oh, like, cause I didn't even think anything of it.
Yeah.
And then I was like, oh, it's because my friend is Louie. He goes, what? Your friend is Louie?
Shut
And I was
up.
like, yeah. And I was like, yeah. He's like Louie Castro, like the, I think you were the Hammy Louie at the
Oh,
time.
yeah.
And I was like, yeah. And he was like, I'm such a fan. I need to meet him. And
What
I was
the
like, oh, yeah,
heck?
like he's super cool. Like, yeah, he'll meet you. And then I think we ended up meeting up later and he like.
And that's when you first met Blessed?
Yeah.
Yeah. They were at the fucking Airbnb, and I was like, what the?
That is
I think,
super cool.
yeah, and then that's when we like. She introduced me to him. She was like, oh, he does content too. And then I was like, hey, nice to meet you. And like, again, during that time, there was not a lot of Latino. I mean, he said it himself, like on the podcast. He was hanging out with like all the white creators.
Dude, yeah, because me and him and some other person that he used to be best friends with, we were the only Latinos. And they were all like,
White.
yeah. And we were just like, what the?
That's weird.
But yeah, they also went as fans. I remember, I don't know if he remembers this, but his mom le llamó gritando.
Oh, what?
Yeah,
Like, lo
because
regañó?
he's like, because ya era tarde and like, will she let him go solito?
Well, you guys would stay out hella late.
Dude, yeah, we would.
Because they would like kind of go do their own thing, and I was with like other people.
Yeah.
And then they would be fucking outside of the Airbnb till like fucking 4 a.m.
Oh my
Yeah,
god.
it wasn't that
Nah,
late,
it wasn't
was it? But yeah, we were out late. And he's like, ¿A dónde andas? ¿Con quién estás? And blah, blah, blah. And obviously he's like, Mom, like I'm, networking, doing all this. And then he was like, and he looks at me, he's like, can you talk to my mom?
Shut up.
Yeah, honestly, his mom probably
Listen.
doesn't even remember me. He probably doesn't even remember this. But
No, but
obviously
he
I spoke
remembers you though.
Yeah, no, like he doesn't remember like this interaction, like obviously. And then I was like, oh, like, so she spoke Spanish, and I was like, oh no, like está bien, está trabajando, like yo soy mayor que él, lo estoy cuidando. Like,
Está trabajando twin.
honestly, we weren't doing anything bad. Like we were quite literally
They're all
filming
graffitiing the walls.
I know. We were
Like
quite
fucking
literally
con-
like we'd be in front of the convention, like just filming content
Yeah.
and stuff, and like that was it. But like understood, like his mom's like worried. But like once like I spoke to her, like she was like, "Oh yeah, okay, I feel better." And I'm like, "Yeah, yo les aviso, like lo hago que like te avise cuando llegue."
Sí.
Yeah.
Yo lo pongo en check.
I know.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Crystal gives very much like mom energy.
Yeah,
for
she
sure.
does.
Well, that's how I
Very
got
you.
Grease.
Yeah.
Cause Grease Yenner.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
Grease
I
Yenner.
forgot.
She's all
That's-
That's how I got
manager.
Grease.
Agree. Oh, it's so
Yeah.
crazy. We have so many like just lores together and stories of how we met and everything that like going down memory lane is really crazy.
Yeah, I hope you guys got to see Crystal like on a whole deeper level and why we appreciate her so much and why we love having her as our new producer. So give Crystal her flowers in the comments down below because
She stood up for me when people were bullying me.
yeah.
Well, something happened. There was something going on. And they're like, oh, Louie, this, da, da, da. Louie wasn't even with me. I was waiting for my sister.
Uh-huh.
And I was just like, obviously I heard Louie. And I was like, so like I was listening and they're like, oh, he's so this, he's so that. Like obviously like, again, all the slurs. And I turned around and I was like, why'd you say blah, blah, blah? Like,
Oh,
I was like,
remember
why are
you
you so
telling me.
obsessed with me? And then his excuse, like, I was like, why are you so obsessed? Like, I was like, you're weird. And then his excuse was, you don't know me. Why are you talking to me? You don't know me. And I was like, and you don't know him.
Yeah.
I was like, you don't know him. And then
Jump
my
him, Cris.
dude, because my sister would take so long to like meet up with me. And then she gets there and I'm all yelling at this guy because I was like, eh.
Your sister was like, what the?
Yeah. And she's like, why are you fighting him? I was like, well, because he said this.
And I feel like there was so many interactions like that I just remember like people trying to pick fights and I would just like not say shit. And Crystal was like, I'll be back.
Let me handle business.
Yeah, we were so excited
Don't
to
bully.
film with her and like have you guys put a face to the one behind the camera. Because I think to me, I just sometimes think that you guys have been there for the beginning. Because a lot of people who have been here from the beginning know Crystal. But then I was like, we have such a new audience. And it's been so many years that I'm really happy we got to bring a proper introduction to Crystal. And y'all get to see who's behind the camera. So if y'all think the episodes are boring, that's up to her.
That's her fault.
Just kidding.
And you know what? She needs to help us plan the 200K dinner. So if it doesn't happen, it's because of her.
Babe, we're throwing all these tasks at you. She's
Like,
like,
that's
and
her-
I quit. All
That's
right.
her job. All right.
That's it. I'm not going.
How'd you feel being on the podcast?
pod.
It was good. I was really nervous in the beginning,
Uh-huh.
but like I think as soon as it started rolling, I was like,
You did great.
Honestly, I want to like give us a high five from a distance because it makes me really happy and I take it to the heart when our guests tell us that we made it really comfortable and easy.
Yeah, we always get
Because
that.
Crystal was really nervous. She was like, I'm really nervous. I've like haven't done this or like stuff like that. And I was like, you'll be fine. And then like seeing that you said it was good, I think makes me happy
Yeah.
that we're like, okay, I think we're doing a good job at like being good hosts.
Yeah.
yeah, I haven't been on camera since like,
Probably since you
shit.
filmed with me.
Yeah, literally, I haven't like been on camera.
Well,
like
because
that.
she's our producer, you guys are going to see a lot more
A
of
lot
Cris.
more of her. Let us know what you guys thought about this episode and give Crystal her flowers in the comments. She stood up for me and your team many, many times.
Yes.
Mhm.
She
And-
let
Duarte,
me
I did- yeah.
get in touch with my man. All right.
Yeah.
She pulled through.
Well, there's more to YOA, but we'll talk about it after.
Okay.
I'd be down for a part two because I feel like me and Crystal have a lot of stories too.
Yeah, we can always do a part two.
Because she's not going anywhere. She's going to be here forever.
All sleeping here.
I know. She's
Give me an
here.
AC.
With her AC.
Please make sure you guys give this video the biggest thumbs up.
Bitch on YouTube.
Oh, wait, for real, huh? Why did that sound? No wonder it sounded so weird. That's my YouTube outro, huh?
Yeah, fuck
What
you.
do we say here? Oh,
Thank you guys so much for tuning in to another episode of Pretty Not Smart, and we'll see you guys
on the next one. Bye.
Bye.